Whiskey 1 Kilo Henry Zulu, W1KHZ. The name here is Mark, Mike Abel Roger King.
Okay, I got the call sign, KH Zebra. What's the name?
KH Zebra. What's the name?
The name here is Mark, Mike Abel Roger King.
Roger, Mark, and whereabouts are you located, sir?
Roger, Mark, and whereabouts are you located, sir?
We are located in Citrus Hills, Florida.
Well, Florida, my old hometown, not my hometown, but my home state. I'm from down around West Palm, and left that area as a 21-year-old child. Went to North Carolina, Fayetteville, North Carolina, for my third radio job, I think it was. But I miss Florida, you know. I'm sure it's nothing like what it was, but I probably would have to learn Spanish to go back to West Palm, Roger.
Would have to learn Spanish to go back to West Palm, Roger.
Yeah, a little bit, especially if you went to Miami. So, yeah, very good. I was wondering if you'd give me an audio check. Does the audio sound all right on this?
Well, I tell you, we could snap it up just a little bit. It looks to be about a 5 dB dynamic range. I think we could pull that to a 3. You would sound a lot fuller if you would be interested.
If you would be interested.
What did you say, increase the mids?
No, we would increase the dynamic, we would actually decrease the dynamic range. You know, dynamic range is a difference between the loudest and the softest sound that you will utter. In other words, if I would put a VU meter on a PA system that you were speaking on, my meter would be showing a 10 dB fluctuation between your peaks and your valleys as you spoke. All right, that's nice, but when it comes to transmitting radio, we want to fatten that up a little bit so it's easier to be heard over the noise. So we want to take that 10 dB unprocessed signal and kind of squish it down to a 3 dB dynamic range, which is still, the words are just perfectly clear, perfectly clean, but you're just loud. It starts first with two things. Actually, the determination that you're in the 100 to 2900 bandpass, transmit bandpass mode. That will give you the best frequency response capabilities of your transmitter. That is called wideband 100 to 2900. If you know about that, and you are, fine. If not, you could take a note to check that at a later time. Your transmit bandpass should be 100 to 2900, Roger?
Should be 100 to 2900, Roger.
Okay, I can change that right now. Let me change that figure right now. Let's see, I'm doing it as we speak. Let's see. Yep, that's 100 to 2900 right there.
Okay, then we move to our compressor first thing in the setup procedure, and we want that compressor on, and a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100. 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, depending on how it's marked. We just want a third of that compressor capability, something that you'll never hear on the air, but it helps us achieve our 3 dB dynamic range. So compressor on and a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100.
Compressor on and a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100.
Yeah, okay, I have the compressor on now. I don't know if you noticed any difference on it.
Well, this is such a slight amount. A 3 out of 10 is a slight amount. The thing is what we do at the end. It all cumes up. The next thing after we have a compressor on at a 3 is move to your ALC meter with mic gain in hand, and as you say the magic word audio, stretching the A, don't stress the word, just say the word audio, and you take your mic gain and adjust to where your ALC meter is running mid-scale to 2/3.
Is running mid-scale to 2/3.
Okay, well, we're about 2/3 right now. So we have been through that. I know what you're talking about on that.
All right, but I've spent $1 million finding the perfect word for that. It's audio. It is so plain. It gives you such a nice visual reference to exactly what that meter's doing, Roger.
Reference to exactly what that meter's doing, Roger.
Okay, audio, yes.
All right. I'm still not sure. You're absolutely correct, but you're probably ballpark. But then I would move to the equalization page, and I would crank in 2 dB additional treble boost from where you are. 2 clicks boost treble EQ from where you are.
2 clicks boost treble EQ from where you are.
Any difference in that?
Well, why don't you tell me about your antenna system for about 10 or 15 seconds?
Your antenna system for about 10 or 15 seconds.
Yeah, the antenna here is an 80-meter doublet, and it's probably up about 45 feet. The rig here is a Flex 6300, and the amplifier is a homebrew LD Moss. And that's what we're running here.
Roger, Mark. Just for kicks, what is your mic gain reading at the moment?
Mic gain reading at the moment.
Well, it's just a number. My mic gain here is set at number 42.
All right, drop that to 32. Drop it to 32, and then tell me the best thing you like about your radio.
32, and then tell me the best thing you like about your radio.
Okay, it's at 42 now. You want me to bring it down to 32?
Yeah, so slip it down to 32 and tell me in 10 or 15 seconds the thing you like best about your radio.
In 10 or 15 seconds, the thing you like best about your radio.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's down to 32. The mic level is right now. Yeah, again, it's the Flex 6300, nice radio. The microphone here is an RE27. And again, the amplifier is an LD Moss homebrew. I built it. And it has a 7-inch display with a 7 by 4 inches high. And again, that's what we're in here. That's what we're in here. Back to you, W1KHZ.
Roger, Mark, I think that sounds a little bit better. You might have been just a little too hot going into your ALC, and you were kind of like a 2 dB dynamic range, and when you pass 3 dB, words start to blur. So that's when I wanted to pull back to a 3 dB dynamic range, which you have now. Everything is nice, clear. And if you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that will take you to this recording, and then we'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow, Roger?
It's recording, and we'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow, Roger?
Okay, sir, thank you very much for your help. I appreciate it. You coming in here nice with your radio. What are you running for equipment?
Right today I'm running my 7300. I haven't run that for about a year, but I thought maybe it needed a little airtime, Roger.
I thought maybe it needed a little airtime, Roger.
Yeah, the 7300 sounds great. Yeah, I haven't heard one yet that sounds bad, so that's a good product. All right, thanks again. Appreciate it. Take care, 73. This is W1KHZ.
Roger, Mark, before you go, what radio is it that you're running now?
Roger, Mark, before you go, what radio is it that you're running now?
I'm running a Flex 6300.
Roger, Flex 6300. Well, 73, Mark, and you have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. If you get a chance, join us next Friday. We'd love to have you. This is a Friday afternoon, Qso-Vlog. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.
If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.
Okay, thanks again, 73s.
I've been around the horn 3 or 4 times there on my my SDR receivers. I have 4 internet SDR receivers: Arlington, Virginia, Milford, PA, Rochester, and Georgia, and they're all on a rotary switch along with my local receiver audio. So I have 5 audio inputs I can sample in right at a second. There's nothing faster than a rotary switch for comparing signals, and so within a second I can check all 5 of my receiver inputs there and find out what's hot and what's not. This is KC9VKV listening.